Rose Pino, and this is my drama performance, and this is my audience.
Hello.
And I will be performing now. Did you start or discover any new hobbies during quarantine? Did you polish off any old skills? This last year in quarantine, many people discovered new activities to keep themselves busy during the stay-at-home order. Like many of us, I started lots of little at-home hobbies, one of which being baking, which was a real treat for myself and for my family. One would expect being stuck at home with a good baker to be a lucky thing, but this was not the case for the character of Kim in Johnny Brandley's play, Pandemic Therapy. Brandley's play was featured in a collection of plays written and adapted for virtual performances on Zoom. The plays were commissioned by the UCSB Department of Theater and Dance in the spring of 2020 to help the students adapt to online performances while class were moved to a virtual format. Brandley's play depicts a scene of a young couple, Stephen and Kim, attending a virtual couples therapy session, where they were working through the struggles of their relationship as well as their personal mental health, which has been strained by the circumstances of the quarantine. The strain on the relationship is similar to what many people felt and experienced who were quarantining together, and perhaps spending a little too much time together and getting to know each other maybe a bit too well. The character of Kim also suffers from anxiety, which has been amplified in the last year. In the monologue I will be performing, Kim relates exactly why Stephen's newfound passion for baking bothers her so. I am Rose Pino, and this is Kim's monologue from Johnny Brandley's play, Pandemic Therapy. I'm angry because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I am trying to control my worst case scenario thoughts, as you all know. And here you are baking. You are baking with focus and passion, calmly baking, as if you're not concerned that the whole world is falling apart. Oh, and don't start with what's fair. What's not freaking fair is that every single thing you bake is delicious. Not just okay, not just fine, delicious! I know we've only been married for a year and a half, but I had no idea he could bake this well and be composed during a freaking pandemic. So I start thinking, my God, how did I not know this about my husband? And my thoughts begin to snowball into this huge monster of feeling of anxiety and worry because I'm not doing well. At all. Like, not at all. 1 minute I'm depressed, and then the next I'm close to a full-blown freak out. And here comes my husband with yet another masterpiece he's just baked and says, "Here, taste this orange glazed scone." And I taste it. And it's so delicious that all I can feel is inadequacy and shame, because I can't be like him right now. All I can be is me, which feels very much like the worst version of me. And this worst version is going to be around for a lot longer than I want it to be. And I know when he finally sees this worst version of me, of his wife, I know Stephen's gonna leave me. He obviously doesn't need me to be happy. Thank you.